What's going on, guys? It's me, PioneerHD, and we're back today with another episode of my Bayer Leverkusen career mode. We're jumping straight into a game against Wolfsburg. We're simming it. We're at home. I thought we've played Wolfsburg. I think this is the third time we've played them this season. Played them once in the league. We beat them in the league. We beat them in the cup. So I'm thinking that we could get away with beating them on a sim. And then Menez missed a penalty in the 22nd minute, and he's had a fantastic start to his career since we purchased him in the transfer window. But he doesn't really do that well in this game. As you'll see, we're into the second half now and nothing's happened. All it is a missed penalty and a few yellow cards. Sons came on, but he can't make the difference, and we take a 0-0 draw. Respectively, a 0-0 draw against Wolfsburg isn't too bad, especially it's a sim game. I'll take it. At least we didn't lose. But we're going straight into another game, and we're coming up against Hertha Berlin. We're going to go ahead and play this game. We are away. We're playing a very, very strong team, except we have Dermich up top. We've got a few players that are on like bench players sort of thing, playing just for fitness issues. But Dermich actually picked up an injury, so he did have to bring on a not fully fit Menez, so he is not fully fit, but so he wouldn't be at his best. But they started very brightly. They've hit the post there. They've had a few good chances, and they were established in a good control in the game. But then Bender picks out Menez here, and this just shows his quality. He rides a tackle and he smashes that into the top bins, and the keeper had no chance, making us go 1-0 up with our first chance. And against the run of play, we were getting controlled really. Hertha Berlin had established a good hold on the game, and they were passing it around lovely in midfield, and we weren't really getting much. Menez then showed there his trickery, hits the bar, very unfortunate. Probably would have expected him to score that. I think Icardi with his little bit higher finishing would have buried that, and we are missing Icardi, I have to say that, because as good as Menez is, I wouldn't say he's actually a striker. For some reason, he doesn't seem to get into the striker sort of ish. Like, he's not really a poacher in the box. So Icardi would be in the right positions at the right time to get them tap-ins, but then he also possessed the ability to hit them worldies. But look at that for a goal. And football is a team game, and that is a team goal. A lovely reverse diagonal pass from Cavanda, I believe it was, over to Son. Son first time whips it in to Menez, and he slides in, and that shows that he can have it in his locker to be a poacher, but he just hasn't really been showing it. But when on the ball, he has a fantastic quality. But Hertha Berlin was still pressurising us, and they did manage to get one back here with a very neat header past Leno, and that put them, got them a consolation goal. But we did manage to go and take the game and win 2-1. It was a decent game against Hertha Berlin. Better than I expected. I thought we would control the game, but they did have spells where they absolutely battered us. I was struggling in midfield. For some reason, they seemed to out-muscle us in midfield, and Kalu was a very, very big danger up top. But we're going to go straight into another game, and we do have a few players out injured. Dermich is injured, Icardi is injured, so we do only have Menez as our as a default striker. You do have the likes of Son that can play up top, but I don't really fancy playing him there, and I'm just going to stick with Menez for the time being. But in this game, Menez was unfit, I do believe, so we did play Bellarabi up top and see how that will go. And you can see that throughout this game we did miss a striker, because when I was pinging balls into the box, and we didn't really have a focal point of our team, because Bellarabi's a winger, he would always like drift out wide or drift too deep into midfield. But Osberg, I think that's the name, did get off to a fantastic start there, had a good header early on, and they were getting down the wings quite easy. Cavanda wasn't we weren't playing Cavanda or Gaia, we were playing Vendel and I can't think of the guy's name for the life of me, but we were playing two of our reserve right and left backs, and nowhere near was our strongest team. But Cruz picked the ball up here and he was running Bellarabi-ish, and that is what I'm saying, we missed a striker there. That was a fantastic drill across the box, and if that was Icardi or even Dermich or Menez, I believe, probably would have gone to the end of that. But we did take the lead just before half time. Julian Brandt, he's playing an attacking midfield role, gets in behind there and a fantastic finish on his stronger left foot, but they were still pressurising us. They go straight up the other end, have a good opportunity, but put it wide. And then we were trying to establish a little bit of possession in the game. We whipped the ball over to Cruz, who was the standout player in this game. He's running at the defence, rides his luck there, good effort, but the keeper is there to stop it, and they managed to clear it, but we didn't leave it at that. We were just trying to get a second goal, kill it off maybe before half time, and Julian Brandt was picking the ball up here, plays it into Rolfers, who is playing for like his only like fifth start this season. It comes back to Brandt, another good effort, and the keeper's there to save it. And at times the keeper was keeping them in it. they weren't the best defensively. Attackingly, they weren't too bad, but we went into half-time nevertheless, 1-0 up, and I thought we were doing quite well, considering we aren't on our best form recently since after Christmas. Since I stopped playing it, I have lost a little bit of momentum, but we'll hopefully try and build that back up. But going into the second half, I was ever confident we can actually go and comfortably win this 2 or 3-0. And Werner picked the ball up out wide. He runs, beats a player, drives into the box. I was going to square it, but there wasn't anyone there. And I rifled one and it hits the bar. If that had gone in, that would have been a fantastic goal. And that just shows the power in Werner's right boot that he possesses. He's just quality. I love him. And then we managed to go 2-0 up. Julian Brandt, showing why he should be in the team. And he's definitely staked the claim to start. He is a fantastic player with a fantastic goal there. And that is the end of the game. So he did manage to win 2-0. And that means we played 3 games in this episode. We drew 1 early on against Wolfsburg, a sim game. We won 1 against Hertha Berlin. And then we just won there. So we're going into a game against Liverpool next episode. So if you have enjoyed this, hit that subscribe button. A thumbs up would be greatly appreciated. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye.